Okay, let's talk about domain and range. So domain is all of my x values I can use in a graph or a function, and range is all the y values. It's what I get out. Now, most of the things that we've been dealing with so far, linear equations, have a domain that includes all real numbers and a range that includes all real numbers. No matter how far I zoom out, my line continues, right? It includes all real numbers. However, now we've been talking about different things like our step equation from earlier. Here's my step equation, and I wanted to find the domain. I'd be looking for all of the x values I can put into my graph. Well, my graph ends right here, right? And we have to remember it doesn't actually include one, but I go use one as a place filler, and I have x values up until when? Well, up until I reach 13. So my domain would most commonly be written like this with the squiggly bracket. 1 is less than, because remember it's not less than or equal to because it doesn't include 1. X, which is less than or equal to 13. My range would be all the y values. So I would start down here. The y value there would be 1 all the way until 4. So my range would be written like this. 1 is greater than or equal to is less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to 4. And that's how I could find my domain and range. Now, for the purpose of what you're going to do in this activity, you're going to be looking for the domain of an of a radical. And so what you're going to want to do is find any values that I couldn't put in for x. All right. There's some notes on the homework for you to look at, but here is the general concept of domain and range.